this is a good day. You're kind of all pumped up and fired up, but that's what you need to perform, is that little bit of extra lift and energy. And so let's give it a go. We'll walk it through and we'll have several takes, okay?
I'm talking about a society where...
I am a nanomaterial scientist, which means that I work at the nanoscale.
My point is, mental health matters.
It has air bubbles trapped inside it, making it very light. Oops.
There are so many women who are experts in their field, who either don't have the confidence or don't have the connections or don't have the skills in their mind to actually go on radio, television or news programmes.
With fewer than a third of the most senior jobs in the UK held by women.
I'm all about finding innovative solutions to everyday problems.
Days like this are really, really beneficial and really worthwhile. We can't do enough focused targeting to try and get more female experts ultimately on screen. Finding those people and then of course finding them and then making sure they can walk and talk. You know, these things don't always just arrive in one package.
But according to popular myth in China, she was soon behind one of the most cruel and scandalous incidents in Chinese history.
I think one of the most difficult things about working in television is appearing natural when there's nothing more unnatural than having a camera, a guy with a microphone, and perhaps some very bright lighting in front of you.
Okay, we are recording. Stand by then.
Well, with me are Christina Patino, a business strategist, and political analyst Stephanie Hare. Welcome to you both. Christina, as we were saying, very, very tough time for business right now, but there are innovative...
Studio training was really interesting, and going on to the set it was quite scary, thinking, oh gosh, are they going to ask me a question that I don't know about? But it was really relaxing, and the fact that we were able to talk to one another as experts, and we've got similar views, which is a really great thing, and we bounced off each other really well, and it was a really, really great experience. And actually far more relaxing than I thought it was going to be, which is good.
Yeah, we are running out.
It's basically in an L-shaped form, so these arms are 4 kilometres long and we're looking for changes in the length of the arms.
It's vital for the sake of democratic debate and discussion in Britain that we widen the diversity of voices that we hear on television and on the radio.
My hand signals go something like, short answer please, shut up, and you're dead.
You can argue over the stats, but listen to the Today programme and it was overwhelmingly male. Now we know life's not like that. Clearly there's a problem. We're not tapping into half the talent of the population. So we need to find ways of getting more women on air.
4 historians are here and waiting to speak up for the wiles of women, and they are from my right.
My name is Fern Riddell and I'm a cultural historian.
The radio training consisted of going into a radio studio with Liz Barkley and being interviewed with 3 other historians about a topic that we could kind of all, you know, bring something to the table about.
Yes, we don't want to stereotype. Men and women are largely the same, but there are some differences.
It could have been broadcast live on Radio 4. The quality was absolutely incredible, but it made me stop and listen because it was so unusual to hear women's voices.
Let's try and unpick this. With me here is a psychologist who takes Catherine Wolfe from University College London. So how does it change the dynamics?
I'm sure there's going to be a few nerves, and when you're competing against your sibling, I think as a result of the training, I felt a lot more confident. I felt that I could be more prepared and I felt less nervous. And I think that that helped me come across in a much better way. There's a huge amount of research on sibling rivalry and why some siblings do get on and others don't.
Since the training day, and because an asteroid actually flew very close to Earth, I've actually been called up quite a lot by BBC News. I was on BBC Breakfast. I then appeared on Horizon, so it's been quite busy. Now, if a piece of rock that big had hit that area of Russia, it would have produced a huge impact crater.
I've since been asked to be a guest on Radio 4 Woman's Hour.
Tina, good morning.
Morning.
Why do you think it needs to be looked at now?
I think it's timely to be looking at this right now because we have all accepted that...
The training really helped me demystify the process, all the technical stuff that goes on around going into a studio.
The biggest thing I took from the training that helped me with the work, the package that I did for today, was the confidence.
This is a pub I visited many times as a young woman growing up in the North East, and now I'm back to explore the science of why people drink.
I never doubted that I could do the piece, and that's not because I think I'm any better than the next man or woman. It's not because I think I have any innate sort of skill or talent. It's because I felt prepared.